live. Hello, everyone, and shout out to each and every one of you. And thank you so much for tuning in to the Siren Speak show with your girl, Siren. Okay, I hope you guys are having a wonderful day, honey. I hope you guys are really, truly doing your best. You're glowing up. You're doing whatever it is you need to do to, increase your vibe, to stay alive. You know how to go. All right. But shout out to each and every one of you guys. Today, we're going to be talking a little bit deeper in regards to relationships because a lot of y'all, honey, y'all some little worker bees. Let's put it that way. Okay. A lot of you reached out to me on this one, honey. Siren, how do you feel about dating a boss or somebody you work with? Ooh, child. Say, ooh. Child, how do you feel about dating a boss or someone you work with? First of all, it depends on where you work, okay? But we're going to talk about it, honey. We're going to talk about it, baby. We're going to talk about it. Let me see what else, y'all. Please watch out for my lashes, okay? They may actually fall off. All right, so let me see. I want to get the actual factual. Okay. Dating a boss or coworker, the social media laws for couples. Yeah, we need to talk about that one right there, okay? And the healthy other woman/man. That's for my single folk, okay? And also for my married folk as well, all right? That's actually for both of y'all. All right. And then we're going to go over a nice little collective message, you guys. Okay. So we're going to talk about that as well. Now, let's talk about you guys out there going to work, honey, and getting an email from the boss. First things first. Okay. If the boss try to holler at you, first things first, y'all know over here, we do not celebrate or support dating, okay, a married man. First things first. Let's just write that off the cards, okay? And some of y'all may say, well, Siren, your husband was married when you met him. Yes. Okay, so for those of you who didn't know, my husband, okay, was a married man when I met him, okay? And we were dating for about almost 3 weeks. Prior to me finding out. We were hanging out a lot, morning, noon, and night. Like we were hanging out a lot, and we went on quite a bit of dates. And I was like, "Yo, hold up! I never heard anything about a woman. Like you never mentioned a girlfriend, a piece. Like what's up? He was very quiet. He just took in everything I was telling him, honey, because he knew my life from the rooter to the tutor, honey." Whatever he needed to know, right? So I'm like, what's up? Like, you have a girlfriend, and I'm saying jokingly, are you married? And he was like, oh, I'm married. He said it like all arrogant and y'all like he said I'm single. But he said, oh yeah, I'm married. And I said, what the? Now we hadn't been intimate or anything. We just went on dates at this point. And I'm like, I said, say what now? You are married? So I said, I don't engage in connecting with or dating married men. So it was so nice hanging out with you, getting to know you. But as far as a relationship, I cannot and will not move further with you. Okay. So enjoy your wife, enjoy your life. Nice talking to you. Bye. And he blew my phone up, child. Oh, he blew my phone up. He blew my phone up, and I didn't want to hear anything that he had to say. And I'm like, what is up with this dude? Like, why does he keep calling me? He's married. Like, ew, And he's like, listen to me. Like, as soon as I answered one of the calls, he's like, listen to me. He was like, man, I'm getting a divorce. I already filed for divorce. We're not together like that. And I'm like, anybody can say that. So, make a long story short, I said, well, if you're not with your wife, okay, I need to hear that from her. Give me her phone number. Let me call her and let me talk to her. And he did. He said, all right, I tell you what, here's her phone number. She'll tell you the same thing. So I called his then wife legally, and I said, hey, how you doing? I'm Siren. Okay. I was recently introduced to what I know now as your husband. Okay. He's interested in me. I'm interested in him, but he told me that you guys are still legally married and that you may have filed for divorce or are separating. So I just want to meet with you to get your part of the situation. And we met. I took her out to breakfast. I did. I scheduled us at a nice, I booked us a nice restaurant and I met with her. We met at a certain date, a certain time, and we sat down and I say, listen, if you want
It's
to
7
make
o'clock.
your marriage work, I'm walking away. You don't have to worry about me after today. And she said, no. She said, he's right. We've already filed for divorce. She was already in another relationship. So she's like, you can have him, honey. He's all yours. So that's what I'm talking about, guys. Okay. So I like to clarify some things, and they did, go through with the divorce. It took a lot longer. Okay. Because at one point she stopped it. I guess she felt like, I may want to rekindle this marriage after, I don't want to get into all that, but she tried to, stop it. But he was like, let's go. Let's keep this going. Let's keep this going. But anywho, yeah, you guys, we don't want to partake, okay? Because that's gonna create some messed up karma, right? So if you know he got a wife, y'all, just it's plenty others out there. All right. If he feels as if they foul, oh, we separate. Okay, well, wait until you're divorced. Because see, I don't want that karma. The last thing you want is an STD from a married man. And when I say a STD, we're talking about a spiritually transmitted dis-ease, meaning karma from messing with somebody who's already in a legally and binding contract. Okay. And it's vice versa as far as the women. So men, you don't want to mess with the married woman. Y'all leave them, let them partake in whatever they deal with, honey, out there in those streets. You don't want that karma right there on your back. Okay. Leave it alone. Okay. Because they went before the good Lord and said, just me and you. Okay. And you don't want to get in the middle of no contract between them and God. Okay. So yeah, you want to leave that alone, you guys. If your boss is a married man, leave them alone. Do not get involved with no married men. And usually guys who are at a certain stature in life, they're the CEO of the company or they're running the company, or sometimes, you can't even let a man get a management position. Child, they be swearing they the CEO. I'd be like, you're just the manager. To me, if I were to date, and I use the term boss according to the third dimension. Okay. I don't recognize anybody as the boss of me. I told y'all that's how, I got fired back in the day because I didn't want to recognize somebody. No, you're not my fucking boss. Nobody is the boss of me. You're my manager. You're my supervisor. You supervise the work that I do, but you are not my boss. Okay. My paycheck does not come anywhere near or around your personal account. You don't pay me to do. Therefore, shut the don't say nothing and go manage what I do. Okay. Y'all don't listen to Siren and get y'all lose your job. Okay. But anywho, so when it comes to these men, you guys, okay, if they are married, regardless if they're a boss or a coworker, because I know a lot of people, okay, a lot of married people have what they call work marriage and then home marriage, where they have their wife or husband at home, but then they have someone who they work with, who they also are in some sort of relationship with, okay? And y'all, that's to me, listen, Siren will not ever promote cheating on someone, because when you cheat on somebody, you cheating on yourself. That's the first person you're going to cheat on. You cannot cheat on somebody else until you cheat on yourself. And one thing about me, I love me some me, baby. Okay. I do have to work on myself as far as, lying to now I lie to myself a lot. I got to work on that right there, honey. I lie to myself a lot. When I say I lie to myself a lot, y'all, I do. Okay. I be telling myself some stuff, blowing my little head up just to deflate it when I don't do it. Okay. I still do that. But as far as cheating on me or cheating on my significant other, that's just not something I care to do, y'all. I mean, I do want to build numbers, but it's not in the amount of people I sleep with. You know what I'm saying? That's not a number I want to inflate. That's a lot of STDs you got to get rid of, right? Whether you are getting a physical STD or whether you are getting a spirit, because anytime you are intimate with someone, this is what sex was before today. Okay. Before today, sex was a spiritual exchange of energy. It's not where two people got on top of each other and humped till they were, it was where two energies were able to connect. Okay. It was an agreement. So anytime you're intimate with someone, you're entering an agreement to where you're allowing them to attach to you. Okay. Feed off of your energy. Now, the appropriate way to experience intimacy, there is a way that you are supposed to engage in intimacy without binding or without staying bound to that person. Okay. And you have to understand that anytime you are intimate with somebody, you are entering an agreement. You are allowing this person. Remember, women, we have portals down there. Okay, that is a portal. So you're allowing someone into your portal, and you don't want nobody infesting your portal with their low vibrational energy. Okay, all their unresolved trauma from past life, from childhood, from their previous relationships, from messed up friendships, from living in a hood or barely making it out of college, whatever it is that they're going through. If they haven't healed it, when they become intimate with you, you have agreed to take on and jump in that battle with them as they have with you. So if you don't have, this is why men, I told y'all, men are hunters. Okay, they need to release some of them damn demons. Okay, that's why they love to get in women and release. Okay, release. And as women, what we do, receive. We just take it. Okay. You ain't got no car. You could drive my car, Jody. You ain't got no place to stay. You come stay with me and my kids, Jody. You ain't got no money. I'm going to go ahead and give you my next check, and you can go ahead and try to flip it, Jody. Okay. That's what we do. We nurture everything. But the last person we nurture is ourselves. So you have to make sure that if you decide to engage in a work romance, okay, you want to make sure that you are engaging in something that is healthy, because that's where you make your bread. That's where you make your money to take care of your bills and your expenses. And you don't want no drama, okay, going on like that. But I do know that they do have what they call the work husband and then the work wife. Okay, the work wife. Yeah, I wasn't supposed to have on this color lipstick, and I forgot to change it before I came on here live. So let me lighten it up. Okay, it's so annoying. I was supposed to change it and I forgot, but it's so annoying. I'm like, oh God, I hate this color. But anywho, my lipstick ain't bringing none of the boys to the yard today, y'all. So. Yeah, so we have these work, relationships, y'all. I've heard of them, okay? And I've seen people who, that's their work relationship. When I was at my last job, I was very uncomfortable because my supervisor was a married person, okay? A married woman, right? And I was very much so aware of a work romance, okay, between her and especially this was a dude in the warehouse. Okay, she had a little young buck, honey. I guess she was like, chatty is what it is. All right. She was a woman of a certain age. Okay. I believe she was in her late 50s, I think. And it's just like, here she is having this work situation. And I think they used to be in my office and stuff. That's why, for the spiritual side. Anywho, that's alleged. Okay. I don't know for sure if so facto. But I do know that I don't want to say I know, because then I will be saying for sure, but I'm going to say allegedly they were dating because I once heard her call him baby. Hey, baby, you're going to come back by. I heard that as I was walking around the corner. I was coming out of my office, and the two of them were standing kind of like right a little bit away from my office. And I guess he had just left out of her office. So when she went to address him, she was like, "Hey, baby, are you gonna, you know?" And I'm like, "Who calls somebody baby like that?" But when she saw me come out of my office, it caught her off guard. So she was like, and she turned around and walked away. I'm like, "Girl, I already know what's going on. Okay, when everybody's gone, y'all the only two here, and he in your office, and your blinds be shut." Okay, but anywho, it just made me feel uncomfortable because from time to time, and it wasn't a lot, but there were times where her husband would come to the job. And, now I have to talk to this guy, in which I didn't have much to say to him, but, of course he would come by and be like, "Hey, Siren, how you doing? How are the kids? How's the husband? How's life?" And da, da, da. And I'm just like, I wanted to be like on that Tyler Perry movie, When the Family Prays. Remember, Sanaa Lathan was playing in it, and she was dating the supervisor, and or the manager or the boss or whatever. He was beyond. He was like the boss of the company. And remember when his wife came to, I think the company, a little black receptionist, a little girl. She was sitting at I think Sanaa Lathan, husband, came. Yeah, he had came to the office, and she was like, "Child, your wife in the she wanted to say something. I can't recall her exact words, but I felt like that. Like I felt very uncomfortable because my thing of it is I don't know your husband like that. I don't know your husband, so I don't know how he click. I don't know how he snaps. So if he were to find out and he come in here and let loose on the office, like I don't want to be no innocent bystander, or he be like, "Oh, Siren, I got to take you out because you seen everything." Like you're putting my life in danger just because you don't care about yourself and your life. That don't mean that you have to put all of our lives up in danger, because if that man find out, who knows what can happen. But anywho, I'm not gonna lie, you guys, that was one of the things that affected my decision of resigning from the workforce and from that company in particular, because I didn't want to work with somebody who was that ignorant. Like you hate yourself. And I don't care to be around you. I really, truly don't. So I had to exit the stage left because I don't care to be involved with people who are not genuine, who are not sincere. One thing people who really know me will see that I am honestly a genuine and sincere person, but it is because I love me. And when I love me, I cannot help but to love you and honestly be concerned about you, want to help you any way that I can, because I'm like, this is just naturally who I am and how I am. Even if somebody, like, people piss me off and they be waiting for me to snap. Like, sorry, I don't have to snap. If you wrong me in any way, shape, or form, if anything occurs to you, you know what's going to cause it? Your guilt for doing wrong by me, because you're sitting around waiting on some type of consequence so you can say, "Ooh, Siren must be doing something. Oh, she must be mad. She must be sending evil." No, I'm not. Siren somewhere worrying about what she finna eat later on that day. That's what Siren is saying. Ain't stunting you, ain't worrying about you, ain't asking about you, none of that. And it's so crazy because people, I've heard stories of people like, "Oh my God, like, what if she met?" No, she's not. I love you at the end of the day. I already know exactly who you are. I already know how far I could trust you, even if I deal with you. So anything you do will not surprise me. I already know you. I know how to read the room. Every time I walk in, I read the room. So however I deal with you, you cannot disappoint me, because I already know what I'm dealing with. And I'm only going to put myself in a fire that I know I can handle. I'm not going to go into a fire that I feel like, okay, that's too much. You know what I'm saying? That might get me out of my vibe. So I'm very careful about the type of people that I deal with. If I deal with you, honestly, okay, because I don't deal with many. I really, truly don't. And it has nothing to do with me being like selfish or arrogant or anything. I just love myself so much that I am so careful about the people that I bring in my circle, the people that I even contact with, stay in contact with, the people that I know that have access to me. I'm looking at all of that. You best believe there isn't anything anybody I know can do to me that I'd be like, oh, I'm upset. I know every move you can and will make if I'm dealing with you. I already know. So there is no room for disappointment. I just expect you to be who you are and how you are and no different than that. There's even shady people that I deal with. I know they shady, but I'm like, I know the extent of shade that they give and that they do, and I don't take it personal. I just know how to deal with those people. I will not invest my time in anyone. No time will I invest that I feel like I can't afford to lose. So that's how y'all gotta be. Seriously, you gotta clock, you gotta read the room, baby. I don't care where you are at work, read the room. At a family function, read the room. Okay. Pinky is reason. Even in a grocery store, read the room. Okay, you got to know how to do that. You got to know who you're. Okay, that look a little suspect. Let me go on. I don't need this grocery that bad. Let me get the hell on up out of here. That's how you got to do, and you got to keep it moving. All right. So now you guys back to the job. Okay, back to the boss or coworker. Read the room when you go to work. Okay, is that something that because when you go to work, you're away from home. And 9 times out of 10, a work relationship will eventually bleed into your home life because now it's going to be just from y'all two hanging out at work on y'all lunch break. So now the two of you, you're at his house or he's at your house. Now y'all connected outside of work. And it's like once that starts to happen, things just get a little boring. Things get a little, then it becomes too much maybe, but I don't know. It's up to you and how it is that you feel, when it comes to dating someone that you work with or when it comes to dating the boss. Now, if he's a supervisor, y'all, when it comes to salaried men, I feel like salaried men, like even if you make a good salary, I love a man who don't cap his income. So if you're a salaried man, I want you to have a side hustle. I do. I don't want your salary to be capped. You know what I'm saying? Oh, okay. Even if you make 200,000 a year, like, okay, you need to side hustle because what if you could make 250,000? That job is only capping you at 200,000. What if you want to make 250,000? That's why you need that side hustle. Don't that cap income, that just does something for me. That's one of my pet peeves, okay? But that's just me. But anywho, when you're connecting and then when you're dating somebody at the job, for whatever reason, it just seems like as soon as they start dating somebody and people know y'all a couple, now other people get interested in that person at the job. Now he's just the man of the hour. That happened to me once before. I was interested in this guy that I was working with. And y'all, this guy had been working out there for years. He had been working at this company for years before I even got there. So my little hot ex got there, okay? I saw him. He was just an average, plain John. But I noticed that about a lot of men. Majority of the men that I have dated, well, shit, all of them. I have noticed that when I start to date them, they look better, they dress better, they get better things. You know how you level them up, So, of course, this was one of those times where, because this guy is dating Siren, he's dating Siren, Now everybody wants to be all up in his face and he don't know how to act because he done been put up and he's the man of the hour now. So I go to work and I take some time off here and there and I gotta get a call, girl, he over there talking to such and such. You ain't been here for 3 days, you can't even take a decent vacation because now he talking to such and such. Now all the girls, my milkshake brought all the girls to his yard, okay? And unfortunately, they were not better than mine, okay? They were not better than mine. And I had to end that. And I think that, that connection right there was something that made me be like, I don't want to date anybody that I work with. I just was like, I don't know about that. I don't know about taking it that serious. So if you're willing and able to deal with all of that, or maybe you guys have a job that, it's just not that many people around, I was working in more of like a warehouse environment. This is when I shifted from working with the warehouse people to now I moved into corporate. Now, when I decided to move into corporate, even at that particular company that I was at there, which I was at the post office, you guys, I was at the post office. So I was introduced to one of the guys who's over the entire post office. And he wanted me to be he was like, I could use a receptionist and a secretary. Like, are you available? Do you want to do it? Now I knew what that was about, honey. But then I think he kind of knew what that was about too. And he was like, you know what? Anybody but you. That's what he came back and he said, I'm sorry, but anybody but you. He was like, oh no, honey. You're not gonna have me up in here fighting people and the stuff that could go. I think they called them a MDF or so. I can't think of the name of the people who run over the post office, but yes, honey. He was like, oh no, sorry, you ain't gonna get. Oh, I already know. No, just stay out there. You make good money. Stay out there. And I didn't proceed. At that time, we didn't proceed with anything, but I know how it is, even being a married woman, because there was another job that I had, and there were a lot of men. Sexy, honey. Ooh, I was like, God. It was some sexy men out there, honey. They was young. Some of them was older, but I worked in HR, so everybody used to come to me, about either their paycheck or their hours, or I'm having another baby, what I got to do with the insurance, and so everybody, I would meet everybody in the company. It doesn't matter from the top to the bottom. I knew who you were. Okay, I knew the CEO all the way down to the maintenance guy, because I had to process everybody's information, their benefits, they pay, and all of that. So working around people like that, you guys, I understand, okay? But once I became a married woman, and it's like these sexy men, oh God, some of them was just so sexy. I ain't gonna lie. It was a little thrill pill, okay? But a lot of them had relationships and stuff, and I always maintained, like, once I got married, honey, it was over, honey. I honestly take it personal. If I tell a man that I'm married and he continues to pursue me, I feel like that's disrespectful. It's like, I already told you I'm a married woman. If you like, oh, well, are you happy? Well, are you ready to die? Okay. Like, don't ask me, that's none of your business. If I'm happy, I already told you, hey, I'm a married woman. Okay. Like, get out my face. Now I feel like you're disrespecting me. Now you're crossing that line that I put up. So it's a problem now. Okay. So, but yeah, as a married woman, I know it's hard, but for those of us who are single, all I would say is date up in the workplace. Date a man who can tell you after y'all become serious, go ahead and resign. Okay? Go ahead and resign. Because now he's married you, and don't do it until y'all got married. Okay, date him until y'all get married, right? And then once y'all get married, he can tell you, all right, go ahead and resign. Now, the only thing about that is, and that's what I'm saying, date up. Don't date nobody who in your same department, y'all. Don't date nobody who make $1 more than you. Okay, if you're gonna date up. Date the boss, date somebody who can add you on to their benefits and stuff like that. Turn that into a sincere relationship. That way, if he's the boss, he can, you can retire and you can go home and, you can start that business that you wanted to do, because, with y'all two being in the same workplace and stuff like that, it can be a little uncomfortable. But the only thing is that now you're going to feel like, okay, hold up. I know how I met you, but now that I'm gone, are you over there with the next chick? So you may always have on your mind, like, I know he can date people that he worked with because that's how I met him and married him. So you're gonna have to be real confident in yourself if you want to date in the workplace. Okay, you're gonna have to know that there's competition. Now, the thing about it, when you're dating a guy, and I tell you guys, when you're single, he has the right to mingle. Okay, he has the right to mingle. So if you're dating him and y'all work at the same place and he's dating other women that work there too, or another woman who works there too, you're going to have to, it's one thing when the other woman is out, okay, and about, you don't know who she is, you don't know what she looked like, you just know he got a Keisha that call from time to time, he got a Tanya that call from time to time, he got a Melissa, but you've never seen any of them and you don't care to know what they look like and all of that stuff. So it's different when this woman is at the same workplace, okay? Or if you're dating him and let's say he does have a girlfriend, right? And she come out there and bring his lunch. Now you got to see him with her. She want to come and he sit in the car and eating lunch with her, and you got to walk by, and see all of that, out of sight, out of mind. That's how I, like to play the game. But if you're bold enough to live next door to the other piece, if you feel like you can handle that and stuff like this, I'm like, go for it. But for me, dating somebody who I work with, I really wouldn't like that. I wouldn't like it. But like I say, y'all, it's the things that come along with it. Now, granted, this person can always be there to buy you lunch. Okay, you get some free lunch every day. Let me think. I remember there was another guy who I wasn't dating, but we were friends in the workplace. Child, that boy got so tired of me, honey. He had to buy me that boy was like, got me. Okay, I can't take it no more. I can't take it no more. I cannot take it anymore. Listen, Lord, that was once I got a little bit older. Okay, but yeah, that boy was like, mm-mm, not gonna happen. Not gonna happen. I can't afford this. Is what his words were. I can't afford this. God. I was like, well, thank you. Be honest. I love that. But the thing about it is, once I started to become friends with him, all the girls want to come to the yard. And that's what I noticed every time. I don't know if it's just my personal experience from, engaging with people. And sometimes I don't even have to be dating them or something. We could just be friends, and all the girls come to, everybody want them now. Everybody interested in them now. And, it's like everybody talking about it. It's the workplace, gossip and things of that nature. So as I matured, I like to stay out of that. When I go to work, that's kind of like the place I like to go to not have to deal with any type of drama in my life. I don't go to work to have drama. So when I go to work, I'm like, look, I'm workplace Becky. Okay, I'm the one like trying to figure out what cookies should I put in the break room on Fridays and stuff. That'd be my drama right there. Okay. Yeah, I was so bougie when I was working. It was so funny because working in corporate or in a position that I was in, of course, I had access to the petty cash, right? Company credit cards, all that stuff. I was the one in charge of ordering supplies and things of that nature, right? So I used to they love, like the employees used to be like, Siren, we love you. Like when I start working there, they like, we love you because you have all the good stuff. Even the coffee, the creamer, they used to have a little powder cream. I'm like, what are y'all doing? Y'all want these people to work for y'all, or are y'all trying to kill them at their damn desk? And they had the powder and to hell with all of that. I'm not consuming any powdered creamer. Okay. So I used to order all the good stuff. I had all the bougie snacks up in there, honey. I didn't have the snacks that just say snacks, honey. I had actual, Doritos and Oreos and, what I'm saying, name brand. Child, they used to love it. Okay. They used to love it. And then it went to the individual. Like I didn't want the one coffee creamer because I don't trust you like that. Okay. I don't know. Y'all could be putting some in there. Y'all could, and some people be, they open a coffee cream and they be like, yeah, Kieran, oh, hell, I don't want nothing. Did you just cough? Like, I be ready to fight, y'all. I don't trust people. And then you got them people who always sick, oh, it's allergies. Nope, you need to just go ahead and die. Because you don't have allergies for about 40 years now. You ain't get over it yet. It ain't even allergy season right now. Why do you have what are you allergic to up in this building? You always sick. Just tell us what's up and don't lie about it. Like I was one of those people who I had to have my own office because I wasn't into all of that stuff. But anywho, I know how it is when dealing with people at the workplace. Okay, especially from my spot, from a corporate perspective. And we are told, and honestly y'all do, corporate is a very they clicked up. Okay, corporate is a very clicked up part, and they do talk about the people who are not corporate or salaried employees. Yes, they do. And corporate, they do give out benefits and like for Thanksgiving, right? So for Thanksgiving, a lot of the companies that I work for would give out like a gift card or something. Not only does corporate get more of a gift card, but we get parties that everybody else don't even know about. Like we get Thanksgiving dinners and things of that nature. So this is why I'm telling you, you want to get to the boss. You want to get to the boss. You want to get to the mofo, you know what I'm saying, that makes the big decisions and deal. The CFO is good. The CEO is good. The director of is good. If they have any of these in their title, that's where you want to go. CEO, CFO, director of. Okay, anything beneath that, you can go to the company the company website and you can look at positions. And a lot of times they have their picture there. You know what I'm saying? They be having a picture so you can see what they look like and stuff like that. Those are the ones you want to talk. Everybody else, Tony in the warehouse, listen. We love Tony, we do. And Tony could be responsible. But Tony, I'm just talking about at work. Somebody who you work with. Can you afford to lose that job if you dating Tony? Okay. Now, if you dating a CFO, I'm pretty sure he knows a lot of people. He know a lot of CFOs, so he could get you a good job at another company. Now, the thing is, he gonna be worried about you messing with that CFO for the but it's better him worrying than you, okay? But yes, honey, listen, when you messing with the CEOs and stuff like that, and the director of y'all, child, they be knowing everybody. They could get you a good job. Okay, they really truly can. They can get you a good job anywhere. They know everybody, and you ain't got to worry about no interview process. Child, they get you right in. Tell y'all the story. CFO was like, listen, this company ain't paying nothing. I know another company that got the same position that you doing that's paying almost double of what they paying you here. Call Michael, let him know I'm coming. Okay, listen, y'all. Not only do you get good benefits, okay, of dating up like that. So that would be my recommendation. Do I, how do I feel about dating at the workplace? A coworker? I won't waste my time on a coworker. A coworker can't do nothing for me. Can you get me another job if something were to happen? Do you know any other company who's hiring that offers, better pay, better, you know what I'm saying, benefits, things of that nature? Who do you know at that company? You got to date up, all right? The healthy other woman or man. And you probably saying, Siren, if that's the other woman or man, how is it healthy? All right, so let's talk to the single folk. Well, single folk, y'all already know how I feel. If he's single, he can mingle. Okay, y'all, we cannot. You just got to step your game up. You got to keep yourself looking fly. You got to do what you got to do to make him constantly want to be with you and make him choose you. Okay, see, we can't be lazy. We don't want no lazy daters. We already know the healthy other woman when it comes to the singles. Now, married women, your man is cheating. Okay. That's the topic. Okay, let's say your man cheating, and you find out about this other woman. And how can we call her healthy? How can we say, Siren, that is actually a healthy situation? Any woman he cheats with is going to be healthy. It's your state of mind. Okay. Now, if you are a married woman and your husband cheats, all right. Now, it depends on you if you want to stay or not, right? It depends on you if you want to stay or not. Now, if your husband cheats on you one time, the first time you find out he's cheating, honestly, I would say the first time is equivalent to the 300th time, okay? But it's up to you how long you stay, right? But if you decide to stay, what makes that become healthy is if you look for the lesson in that experience. Now, I'm not saying you looking for the 346th lesson because he keep cheating and cheating and cheating. At some point, the lesson is love yourself. Love yourself to choose you, to choose your happiness. Get the hell up out of there. Okay? Because retarded is somebody who's doing the same thing, expecting a different result. He keeps doing the same thing, but you're expecting a different result. Okay? So we don't want to be, weird like that, right? But that will be the life lesson. If your man keep cheating, that's a sign that you're cheating on yourself. Okay? You're not doing something that you need to do. Maybe you have settled in that marriage. Maybe that's not the person you really wanted to choose. You cheated on yourself because you didn't choose the person, or you didn't take time to wait for the right person. You just settled with this person. It's like, okay, let me just go ahead because he did ask me. That's not a good enough reason. So if you didn't come from a place of love, when you got married, then of course the foundation is not built on a stable ground. So of course that house is going to come crumbling down eventually at some point, and he's going to continue to cheat on you the way you cheated on yourself when you settled for that marriage with that man that you knew was not the one. Just because you got a baby from him, that don't mean he's marriage material. Okay? So we don't want to settle, right? And, if you're married and your man keeps cheating, you have to look for the life lesson behind it. Like I say, if he have cheated multiple times, then the life lesson is love yourself. You self-love issues, abandonment issues, maybe, okay? Inner child issues, perhaps maternal, okay, problems with your mom, difficult situations with your mom, or maybe absent father, perhaps. You got to look deeper into why this man continues to cheat on you. What is it that he's telling you that you're not hearing? And sometimes the message is love yourself. Choose you first, babe. Stop choosing me. I keep hurting you because I want you to choose you. Walk away, leave, love yourself enough to exit stage left in any environment that doesn't feel good to you. But to stay in an environment that constantly hurt you is an issue with self-love. Okay? Single women, he cannot cheat on you. If he keep cheating on you and you keep thinking he cheating, then that is growth. You need to understand that he cannot cheat on you. You cannot cheat on him. The field is open for as many players to join the game as possible. The game is winning him or him winning you. That's the game right there. Okay, so to all of my single ladies, all of my single men, y'all, please stop with this beefing and falling out and bust the windows out his car. Okay, I know I did it to my ex. I bust the tires. I didn't bust the windows, but I bust the tires. Girl, I went over there and I was trying to bust the tires. That's what it was, but I couldn't. What I'm saying, for whatever reason, I couldn't. But I went over there because I was just programmed. I think Jasmine Sullivan, so I don't know if that song was out then. I think that song was out at that time. And I just did it because I was just programmed, to do stuff like that. I didn't know how to react. I really didn't care. I think I was just showing out for my friends. I really didn't care. Because one thing about him, he took care of the bills. He always took care of the bills. I honestly didn't leave until he stopped taking care of the bills. And I was like, deuces. Well, see, we ain't gonna take that right there. Okay. Oh no. Okay, now that's the red flag. You know what they say? When you see the red flags, the red flag is you ain't paid that rent this month. Oh no. Okay, you could do whatever you want with Susan and Jenny and Mag. You could do whatever you want with them, but honey, you don't pay them damn bills up in here. Oh no. Okay. But anywho, so yeah, you guys, if he's cheating or she's cheating or the significant other is seeing other people, you already know single people how I feel about that. They cannot cheat on you. Step your game up. If he keeps spending more time with other women, step your game up. You have to make him want to spend more time with you. It's just like that Flavor of Love. Remember on Flavor of Love where he was spending time with such and such and they all had to fight? You think they was over there fighting each other? No, they had to step their game up to make him want to spend more time with them so he can choose them. They couldn't get mad that other women were there. Of course, they wanted to be the only woman there, but they had to win that spot. Okay, there are going to be other women in this game, especially if you got a good man. If you got a man that you like, he 90% of your list, you better step your game up. It ain't no joke out here. Okay, you better step your game all the way up. You better claim your prize. It's going to take some work because you're going to have to do some things, girl. You're going to have to learn how to cook good. You're going to have to not care, stop getting on his nerves when he make him not want to be with her. Make him not want to even think about her. Make him not want to even care about her. You got to step your game up to keep all his attention on you. Okay? That's what you have to do. You're going to have to keep your hair done, nails done. And I told you, if you keep a man around, one thing a man going to do is where he spend his money, he going to spend his time. Where he spends his money, he's going to spend his time. Okay? And if you're not requiring for him to spend no money over there, child, listen, he going to see you when he see you. But if you like, listen, John, we need the rent this month, okay? John, it's time for me to go ahead and make that payment that I told you about. John, guess where John gonna be at all the time? Right over there with Susan, because he know that's where majority of his money going. And then eventually he gonna be like, I done took care of Susan so goddamn long, I might as well go ahead and marry her and make her my wife. Apparently, I must love her because I care about her. I'm gonna make sure she's straight. All these other out here, I ain't really worrying about them. That's really bae right there. That's wifey anyway. Susan, what's up, girl? You know I love you. Here, you want this ring? That's how they do, y'all. A man ain't gonna waste his money somewhere he don't want to be. So that's why I told y'all, put them requirements on him. Make him, okay? If a man does not want to invest in you in any way, shape, or form, then he shouldn't be there. Can you afford my time? This is a business transaction. I'm not your wife. Okay? This is an interview. I'm not your wife. You can leave at any time. So I have to make sure that if I'm giving you my time, it is well worth it. I don't want to feel like I wasted my time. So y'all give that a bill, period. Any real man is going to want to do that. Any man who feel like, oh, I got to be hitting that in order for me, then get your little tie broke on. You just trying to, you a little cheapskate, get on and find somebody else. Because I'm pretty sure that there's 5,000 women out there right now that'll go ahead and gladly let you come over here, no charge. Okay? But over here, you got to pay to stay. You got to pay to lay. Hell, you got to pay to call me, God. I'm serious. But anywho, y'all give them a bill. Y'all over here stressing about these damn bills. I remember my phone every time the first, oh Lord Jesus, I picked that phone up so quick. You gotta have somebody you can call, and that's why I say split it up. If your bills is $4,000 a month, okay, you split that up. You got multiple people that you're dating, okay, that you're going out. Not only are you getting free food, the more people you know, y'all date and have fun. That's free food. You can get somebody to take you on a date every day of the week. Half of them, you ain't even got to see them again after that. Boy, I don't like the way you chew. That's it. We done. Let's go. Let me get on that body. You know what I'm saying? You don't even got to see them again. Schedule dates. Get out there. Have fun. Right? Call them. If you ain't got a man in your phone right now, let's say right now that you could send a Cashapp request to, you need to delete your whole goddamn phone list and start over. I could get on the phone right now. I guarantee I could get on the phone if I wanted to. If I had the numbers, because I don't reach out to my exes or anything. But I guarantee I get on the phone with somebody I probably just meet. Okay. And yeah, I'm hungry. Okay. I would definitely be getting me something to eat tonight. Okay. That's gonna be about $45 for me to get something nice because I'm not gonna go out there eating no damn processed food at no fast food place. So I'm gonna get me a nice little $28 salad, a little glass of wine, and a nice little tip for the server. So that's gonna be about at least $45. Okay. Yeah, you gonna cash out that to me, right? Or Venmo. What's up? Where's that? What happened? Where you at with it? Okay. And that's it. And what man got a problem with sending you $45 to eat? Like, what man gonna be like, oh, $45, I ain't got see you swimming in the wrong pool. Now, if you're smart, you'll call about five of them for them 45. Break it down. Okay, yeah, I need about $45. I'm getting ready to get me something to eat. You say the same story. Child, before you know, by the end of that night, you've been on here about $250. Okay. How he know what the other one done sent you? This what dating is. I think we take it too serious. We're locking ourselves down too soon. We getting too serious too soon. Dating is where you have fun. You should be balling while you dating. Okay? Ain't nothing like $75 that down. I only need $75. You know what I'm saying? I only need $75. Five of them, $75. That's all I need. Right? You should be able to cash out them anytime. So listen, when it comes to the dating scene and all of that stuff, and when it comes to, like I say, work, you already know how I feel about that. Date up. Date a man that can get you a better job or a better position. Date a man that is very well connected in the workforce. Okay. That way, if you get fired behind anything going down behind y'all little workplace situation, guess what? Hey, I know Paul over at this organization. They have a position that he can get you in. Yeah, that position starts you off with $85,000 a year. Don't even worry about no degree or none of that. Rosa already waiting on you to submit the application. Here come the email right here. That's who you date. That's who you date. You need a man that could change your life. Okay? Because a man, the masculine energy does that naturally. It provides stability. It provides security. It provides safety. That's what the masculine energy does. It doesn't come in and take from you and make you feel vulnerable and weak. It's supposed to make you feel safe and secure and stable. That's what the masculine does. And if a man does not bring that into your life, that's it. But y'all don't give him let me give him another chance because he cute or, he working on him. Well, call me after you done working on yourself and you done got yourself situated, okay? Because we're not in a position to where we can wait around for you to get yourself situated. All right? So that's the healthy other woman and or man if you're a man, okay? That's the healthy other woman, okay? Single women, y'all already know that's competition. That means step your game up. That means get your hair done a little bit more, okay? That means keep your toes done. That means, exercise, okay? That means eat better. Get that body right. Because if you don't love your body, how you think he gonna love it? How you think he gonna feel? It ain't nothing like being out looking so good, okay? And you run into him while he with the other chick. Oh, yes. No regrets, okay? It's nothing like that feeling right there when you see that other woman with him and he looking at you and she like, ooh, like, okay. Looking at you, she's admiring you. Ain't nothing like her coming up to you to be like, oh my God, I love your outfit. You'd be like, oh my God, I love your man. Call me later. And you cool like that because you understand how it go. You get it, right? So what's the next topic, y'all? Social media laws for couples, okay? Social media laws, period, right? Social media laws. Now, this is where a lot of people, okay, We all have social media, right? Where you have your photos. Now, if you don't have social media, I tell y'all that's a telltale sign. That means in some way, shape, or form in life, you are stuck. You definitely want to be down with the times. If you don't have social media, that's like somebody who still got a floor model TV. Okay, we got to catch up with today's age. We got to catch up with today's energy. Social media is not something I myself like to. Y'all see, I really don't post, but I do try to stay as active as I possibly can. I do try to, mention a story, use it for business. Okay, social media is necessary right now. It's just the time that we're in. You have to be a part. Okay, if you're not in it, you can't win. You need to feel confident enough about yourself to where you are always open and willing to put your best foot forward. Okay? They got too many apps to alter your pictures. There's no reason for you not to even put nothing up and feel good about it because they have so many filters. Honey, I told you I've seen people who use filters ridiculous. I'm like, oh Lord, like you just lied about every damn thing, but it is what it is. You know how many women out here, y'all, that's making more money on social media than we making at our damn job that we hate to go to and spend years and years and years at? These women on there editing their face, editing their apps, getting more cash apps. Okay? Cash app and DMs just going off. Haven't even met the man. He just wait. She ain't got dang on Florida. He ain't got dang on California. He never even met her. He just offer her social media pictures and DM and back and forth. And he just write cash app and they in like a whole social media relationship. Now, of course, you got to be careful with any and everything because there's some crazies out here. Okay, but I'm telling you now, if you look nothing like your damn pictures that you put up, he ain't gonna find you. Excuse me. Anyway, But anywho, if you're not utilizing, social media for personal use, you guys, you have to be a part of today's society. Okay, social media is like 80% of life. And when we negate it and when we try to ignore it or when we don't feel comfortable with it, that was something that I had to get over my anxiety with social media. Are you ready for a leadership position? No, you can't even be on social media without feeling some type of way. We don't want to hide behind the curtains. You got to get out there. You have to put yourself out there. Because even when it comes to a job, the first thing they're going to want to do is go look at your social media. If they see you don't have a social media or engage, they don't even want to hire you. No, she don't got no IG. She don't got no Twitter. No. They want to see you. That is what today's society is. People want to see you. So be seen. Okay? We have to make sure that we are seen. And you are the director. You post your pictures. It's not like social media just randomly go through your phone and just post them on that you don't even want. You are the director. You are the executive. That is an opportunity for you to get the world to see you how you want to be seen. So get out there, okay, and get active when it comes to social media. That's just a part of y'all listen, that's just a part of today's world. All right. If you don't have social media, you come off as weird to people. People will really see you as being weird. Now, I know some people tell me, Siren, sometimes I feel like I get a little obsessed with social media where it's too much. It's too much. Then don't take it out on social media. You got to learn how to control your obsessions. Maybe that is a challenge. Keep going until you conquer that. Don't run away from it. I'm finna log off. That means you're not finna partake in life. How do you know what opportunity you could have come in contact with via social media? When I started my business, you guys, if it wasn't for social media, I would not have made my first 6 figures in a year. It was because of social media. It was because of me partaking with the world, putting my best foot forward. It was because people were able to come in contact with me and find interest in me. And when you are dating, you have to be a part of the dating game. You have to be a part of the dating pool. Put yourself out there. We got to come out from behind the curtains and step into the forefront. You have to be ready for whatever. That is goddess mode. We're not hiding behind anybody's curtain. Here I am. I heard you were looking for me. Good or bad? I heard you looking for me. What's up? I don't understand. What's going on? Make me understand. Okay? Period. And I know a lot of people say, oh, it's a lot of drama. No, you're a lot of drama. You are the drama. You attract what you are. It's a magnet. A magnet is going to attract itself like this. If it does not relate to you, it will not connect to you. It will not stick to you. So we got to make sure that we understand that part. Social media, get involved, get involved. Be a part of the race. You can't win if you're not in the race. Okay? And that's just in life. Social media is a part of every aspect of our life, y'all. It is. Okay? So now that we have our social media up, you guys, and we are actively involved, and so you don't have to be on every platform. You could just get one and you can, call it that. Okay. So now that we are involved in social media, now, single people, you have the right to do as you damn well please. You do. You have the right to do as you damn well please on social media. It's like you guys don't have many laws, okay? You guys can go and when you comment, you can leave emojis. You can leave, messages. You can do whatever you want. Social media is your playground. Go play and get extra dirty, okay? Have fun. Have a ball, right? Do as you damn well please. But the minute you get married, okay, and we're not talking about an engagement, because see, that'd be some bull. It don't kick in until we married. We could be engaged, but it don't kick in until we married. So once you're married, my married folk, okay, then there are laws that comes with the marriage, okay? No emojis, no heart eye emojis, especially under any man's post. If you're a woman, if you are a man, you don't want to respond to no woman's post with no damn heart emojis. Okay. I had to talk to my husband. Do you know? Yeah, but that's just, I don't give a, it's just certain things that, you just have to be in alignment with the right energy so nobody take it the wrong way. Because the minute you send me an emoji with the heart eyes, you're basically telling me I have eyes for you. Okay? So you have to be very, very, very careful with what it is that you say in the comment section, under pictures, okay? Couples, people who are married, be careful what you say, especially when it comes to their family member. If you are a woman and you are married, I, would definitely, hey, brother-in-law, great picture. Family looks so healthy and happy. So proud of you guys. You know what I'm saying? Not heart, 100. That is a conversation that is like, wait, what? What does all that mean? Because if I'm a woman and I'm a married woman and I see that my husband's sister-in-law, his brother's wife, is throwing hearts all up under his picture every time. Hey, how you doing? Okay, I got you. I got you. I see you. Okay, that's how it's going down. Don't disrespect me. Don't play with me like that. Don't play with me like that. I'm not going to do that. Be very direct with what you have to say. Leave no room for assumptions. Okay? And make sure you call out people either by their name. Don't be, hey, love, you guys look so cute. No, don't call him love. Don't call her love. Hey, beautiful. Oh, no. Okay, there's a certain thing as social media flirting. We all know that. Okay, we all know how to flirt via the keyboard and with those emojis and stuff like that. Keep it very strict, keep it very basic. No need to send an emoji. You don't even have to send a thumbs up. Say, I got it. Understood. Right? So, liking multiple pictures of friends or families, do you even want to follow, okay, a friend or family member? Like, if you're married, do you want to follow his brothers? I don't see the point of it, but it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? Some people do. I'm not the type that I'm going to follow his brothers. Now, if his brothers request me, I will approve the request, okay? Of course, but I'm not going to go and request them. Or if it's his homeboys or something, if they request me, I'm going to approve it. And I'm also going to notify him. Hey, babe, do you know John just sent me a Facebook friend request? So he'll know. Now, you know what I'm saying? Like, because I find that they can, anybody who know me and my husband, when he posts something, you're going to see me. You know what I'm saying? He's going to post somewhere. You can see what the hell going on. You don't have to follow the both of us. As his homeboy, you see when he's with his wife, when he's with his kids, you see us. You don't have to come over here and see what I'm doing. You can see what we're doing on his page. You don't have to come to my page specifically, follow me, and be hearting all my I don't got time for the games. Don't play with it like that. Now I'm going to feel disrespected, and I don't want to feel disrespected, right? So it's just like a protocol, you guys, you know what I'm saying, that we want to follow to create and to maintain some healthy boundaries when it comes, because people can read in between lines. Okay, and sometimes they can read the wrong thing. You may send an innocent little, a little heart emoji, like you may send that, and he may think of you saying, "Oh, that's me and you holding a heart. Oh, she like me," and you just like, you know what I'm saying? Instead of, "Oh, I love this picture. Oh, the kids look so beautiful." You know what I'm saying? You never know how people can interpret that. So be very direct with what you say when you're leaving messages, under somebody's picture, as well as with the type of, the way you like the picture. I'm always just going to give it a thumbs up. You're not going to get the little heart eyes from me. You're not going to get the little heart from me. Thumbs up, good picture. Now, I follow, like, what, not follow, but I mainly like my husband, like his sisters. You know what I'm saying? I'm always, liking them and commenting under them. But brothers and homeboys and stuff like, no, absolutely positively not. I don't follow them. I really don't engage with them on social media and things of that nature. Now, single women, let's talk a little bit about some of the laws, okay? It's a reason you have pictures on your social media. Any man asking for extra pictures, stop sending pictures. If you want to see me, come take me out. You can see what I look like right now. If you're ready to go out to eat and have a good meal, or maybe you're ready to go, get some drinks at a nice little bar and listen to some good jazz music, or if you're ready to go to the club, if you're young, you're ready to go to the club, or whatever it is that y'all go. Okay? If you want to see me, I put all my best pictures on social media. The shot that's in my phone is for my personal use. Okay? You want to see me, then you need to schedule some time to take me out. We got to stop giving them more than what they're supposed to have. I don't have a picture to send you. Go to my social media and you can select any one of those photos and use that as my photo for your contact list. I've given social media the best of the best of the best. You think I'm going to put my worst pictures up there? You got the best to choose from, and you're not happy with that? You ingrate. Okay? So stop sending them pictures. Tell them to go to your social media. Okay? We also have to make sure we stop exchanging phone numbers. Social media have it so easy for a guy to be able to call you from the app. Call me from the app. Have several conversations with them first, And then you can exchange phone numbers. But if he's somebody who's crazy that you don't want to talk to no more after a couple conversations, you can be like, okay, blocked. You don't want to give them your phone number because sometimes they can get your direct phone number and they can go to looking you up and you know how people are inspect the gadget around here and they go to finding you. Okay. So you want to definitely make sure that you talk to them via the app. Facebook got it as well as Instagram got it, where they don't even have to get your phone number. Once you feel comfortable, once he take you out on a date or two or three, and you could just be honest the entire time. Listen, although I had a great time with you tonight, I really need to, feel out this connection that we have a little bit more. So perhaps after, another date or two, I will feel more comfortable with giving you my phone number. But as for right now, let's just keep things the way they are, so I can know for sure that I want us to, move forward, or you can know for sure, we can come to some sort of agreement if we want to move forward with this or not. But let's just, spend a little more time together. Let's keep it as it is. And, we'll know when the time is right. Now, not only will you get more dates out of him, because he gonna want that phone number. Remember, you just put him in a position to compete. A man loves a competition. He don't like that easy stuff. That's why when you find yourself throwing yourself to a man, he don't want it. And I know that there are several men that said they won't even rise up when a woman is being too aggressive. They're like, I can't even get, man, it just don't. And she be ready, she be about it. And he's like, I can't do nothing. Like, I don't like that, because you're putting him in a feminine role. You're now reversing the role, and he feels feminine. He doesn't feel like he's hunting, he feels like he's being hunted. Okay. So once you put that on him to where, listen, we had a great time tonight. I'm really loving the vibe that we got, but let's just keep it on this for like another date or two. I want to really feel you out, and I want you to really feel me out to see if this is something that you want to move forward with, and then we can exchange phone numbers and we can go from there. But don't give in too early, y'all. Okay. All right. So let's go ahead and get the message, okay? Let's get the message, you guys. All right. Look, a lot of you, we have the apology card. What is this saying? You see what that says? It says, I'm sorry. You see that? This card here, you guys, is letting us know that you need to let go of some dirt from your past. Okay. A lot of us are still holding on to resentment from previous relationships, or you're allowing an experience from a previous relationship to affect your decision making or your participation in your current relationships. A lot of us are not finding love because there's something from the past that is kind of hindering us from moving forward. Now, when it comes to forgiveness, iamsighren always tell you to forgive someone is not, I'm sorry, you're sorry. You see what this card says? Forgiveness through mutual understandings. It is when you say, you know what? I understand why that mofo cheated on me the way he did, because I had the very least amount of self-love in myself. I mean, for me to keep staying in a situation where this person was repeatedly emotionally abusing me repeatedly, and I stayed and stayed and stayed, that must mean I did not love myself as much as I thought I did. We have to get out of denial. And in order for us to move over, okay, because the next card here says a new opportunity. This will come about when you forgive. When I say forgive, I don't care if he cheated on you. I don't care if he put his hands on you. I don't care what he did. Now, some of us, we have some hard things, as if, he may have done something to your children. Maybe he violated the children, or maybe it could be some hard things. I know some of us have some hard past situations, but even those, regardless of the situation, there is a way for you to forgive. And it doesn't mean you have to kumbaya with that person. It doesn't even involve the other person when you forgive. What it means is that take your time to understand, God, help me to understand why I experienced that. Why did I experience abuse like that in that connection? What was I supposed to learn from that situation? Why did I experience that cheating like that so much? What was I supposed to learn? Because I didn't learn it yet. I don't understand what I was supposed to take from that that can help me. Okay. It is not until you do that that you can get on to the next. A lot of you are ready to cross this bridge. A lot of you are ready for that next relationship. A lot of you are ready. You already halfway on the bridge and you waiting for that next person to meet you halfway, but it ain't nobody there because you're holding on to some from the past. You're letting your ex prevent your next, okay? And you got to get out of your own way. Whatever you went through in that connection, let it go in some way. Somehow that situation helped you. You got to stop focusing on how it hurt you. Take some time, love yourself enough to say, you know what? That happened for me in some way. And I'm going to get to the bottom to understand how that experience happened for me. Now, this can be in regards to love relationships. This can be in regards to siblings or family members, co-workers, friendships, neighbors, whomever. Whatever it is, y'all, we have to let it go. We can't take it. We've gotten to the point where we're carrying too much baggage to get through the door. You got to let some of that go. You got to drop some of the monkeys off your back because you cannot fit to the door to get to the next opportunity. And a new opportunity is like literally waiting for you. It's already on the bridge, waiting for you to drop all of that stuff that that is not supposed to come with you. Okay? We have to set up healthy boundaries. A lot of us haven't set up healthy boundaries with ourselves. You have to set up healthy boundaries, not just with you to say, you know what, self? I'm going to allow myself the freedom of loving and to be loved. I'm not going to carry the baggage from my past and use that and take that out on the next person or the next opportunity for me. I'm not going to allow anything to affect the love that I wish to experience in this lifetime. And it's going to start with self. Okay? So that's setting up a healthy boundary with yourself to say, get out your own way. Let that go. Love yourself enough to say, damn, I got to give myself a chance. I can't keep blaming it on the other party, right? Put up healthy boundaries. I told y'all, give they a bill. Stop emasculating these men. Give them a responsibility. Give them a way to make you feel safe and secure and stable in life. Because I'm telling you, there's a chick out there that he cannot dial her number if he ain't ready to pay, and he know it. And I guarantee you, when he dial that number, he know who it is he gonna take care of, and he know who it is he ain't got to take care of. You don't want to be on that list that he ain't got to take care. He ain't got to do nothing. I just call her and she available. She open all night like 7-Eleven. She's always ready. Okay. In order for you to expand, the next card is expansion. In order for you to expand, y'all, you have to put up boundaries with these people. You really have to say, you know what? Don't call me after 8 o'clock. Make them respect you. Put some respect on your name. Hey, I appreciate you. I have a great time with you. I just don't accept any calls after 8 o'clock. I leave that time for my family members or my children or emergencies only. I have to get my rest so I can go to work the next morning. Stop being on the phone caking to 2, 3 in the morning, knowing damn well you got to be to work at 7. Any man who love you or have any sincere, and I'm going to tell you something straight up, a man love you from the time he meets you. He start falling out of love with you the longer he's with you. A man loves you from the time he say, hey, I want to connect with you. That's love. What happens is he start to fall out of love. You're giving him too much too soon. You got to set up boundaries, okay? In order for you to expand in love, you have to create and set up healthy boundaries. Give him a reason to miss you. He never miss you. He could call you anytime. You, hello, hey, how you doing? Hello, hey. Stop making yourself available. Even Chick-fil-A say we close on Sundays. Create boundaries, y'all. Okay? And make them respect you. I put crazy, don't call me after 8. I have to get up in the morning and go to work. Unless you're going to take care of all my bills, well, I don't have to go to work. I will stay on the phone with you all night. That'll be my damn job because you paying the bills. Got to have that mutual understanding. Okay? A lot of you, we got fear and wisdom. Y'all getting this knowledge, but a lot of y'all just like, ooh, I don't know if I could do that. I don't know if I can love myself enough to create these healthy boundaries. I don't know if I could ask a man to do that. I don't know, because what if he leaves? Then he doing you a damn favor. Stop fearing him leaving you because of you putting down your own boundaries. Stop having fear of being single, because guess what? If he's not supposed to be there, he's not going to be there, period. Okay? A lot of you have the knowledge. Take the knowledge that you've gained from your previous relationships, from your previous experiences, not the pain. A lot of you are carrying your pain into your next relationship. You got to carry what you learned into the next relationship. Okay? That's what you got to take. That's how you're going to succeed. That's how you're going to be good and okay. But a lot of us are taking our fear. I'm scared he's going to cheat on me. I'm scared all men are dogs. I'm scared he ain't going to do this. I'm scared he a scrub. I'm scared. Then don't attract the scrub. But a lot of you have to take the wisdom into this next connection, and not the fear, not the pain, not the trauma. Okay, you learned something, you gained something in all of your previous connections. You just have to put your mind into focusing on exactly what that was. Something has made you a better woman. Something has got you closer to being a better wife. Something has got you closer to being that next chick. Something has got you closer. But if we continue to focus on the pain and how they hurt us and how they ain't by that, and how I could take care of myself, then that is a way of neglecting love. Because a man can only show you how much you love yourself. That's all. He cannot love you any more than you love yourself. And a lot of us have a fear of that. Oh, I don't want him showing me, because if he cheat on me, if he beat on me, if he lied to me, if he robbed me, that's going to show me, that's going to let me know how I really feel about myself. But one thing I'm going to tell you is success, okay, is the highest, okay, form or place you can reach, because you come from the lowest. Success is the highest. You come from the lowest. You have to reach success. None of us are going to have perfect relationships. We are in this to grow. The men are your teachers. Go to them and learn what it is that God is showing you, because he can only mirror back to you, because you're not outside of your body looking at yourself. So he's bringing certain men in your life, and they're going to hurt you to show you, listen, remember that company you said you was going to start? You didn't start it. Remember that exercise program you said you was going to start? You didn't start it. Remember that time you said you was going to start eating healthy? You didn't start it. Remember that time you said you was going to start saving your money or invest it? You didn't start it. Yes, you're cheating on yourself. Therefore, I too am cheating on you. And that's what we're afraid of. We're afraid of the truth. And we want to blame them and say, it's your fault. You're cheating on me because you're a weak man. Listen, know your strength. You are the puppet master. Your frequency is the that's doing this. Anybody you come in contact with can only show you back something about yourself. That's it. All right. So pay attention, and self-limiting beliefs are what's next, y'all. Negative thoughts are creating a roadblock in your life. I told y'all. That's where the fear coming in. That's where the fear coming in. Because when you get to this goddess level, we like, we want to go back to where we could blame everybody else. Negative thoughts. All of these self-limiting beliefs. Some of us are afraid. I don't know how many single women I hear out here saying, I like being single. I like having fun. I like my me time. No, you don't. Stop lying. Okay. Tell that to the wall because that's who believe it. That's like saying you like a car that only got 2 tires. Oh, I like my car. I don't want 4 tires. I don't want to go nowhere. I like my car just sitting there because it makes absolutely no sense. Relationships are partnerships that are going to help you to grow. And my relationship just walked in the door and said, it's time to go. Ready, babe? So, yes, you guys, listen. I'm gonna try my best to come back on here. I came on here early because I might be a little busy later in the week, y'all. I may or may not be able to come back on here until Monday, but I'm gonna try my best to come back on here. Thursday I try. If not, then y'all know I try to give y'all at least 2 days out the week. All right. I hope y'all really took this message. You know, we're gonna continue to talk about all of these dating. You know, because love is just this is the future, y'all. It's all about partnerships. The reason we came here as a soul into this world is so we can see stuff about ourselves, so we can learn about ourselves, so we can grow, right? This world is only showing you what it is you need to know so that you can do what you need to do so that you can grow. Okay, so I appreciate you guys. Thank you to everybody who is checking out Simply Siren. Thank you to all of my Patreon members, and thank you guys for tuning into the Siren Speak Show. I will see you guys soon. Bye, y'all.